Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing all the must-know tips before you travel to the stunning island of Zanzibar. I visited this beautiful paradise at the end of January this year, and trust me, these tips will help you make your trip truly unforgettable. So let's just dive right in. Tip 1 is to avoid the rainy season but be prepared for quick showers. Zanzibar has a tropical climate, which means it experiences two rainy seasons. If you want sunshine and beach time, it's best to visit during the dry season from June to October or between December and February. However, even during the dry season, like when I visited in January, you might still get the occasional rain shower. But here's the good news. These showers are quick and refreshing. Before you know it, the sun is out again and you're ready to hit the beach. Now let's talk money. Zanzibar uses the Tanzanian shilling, but many tourist spots also accept US dollars, which is super convenient. I recommend carrying a bit of both currencies, shillings for local markets and dollars for larger transactions like hotels or tours. And when it comes to tipping, it's not just appreciated here, it's often expected. Whether you are at a restaurant, on a tour, or taking a taxi, leaving a small tip goes a long way in showing gratitude. So I would recommend keeping small bills handy for tipping throughout your trip. Tip number 3 is to explore the islands and sandbanks nearby. Zanzibar is packed with hidden gems that you won't always find in guidebooks. And one of my absolute favorite experiences was visiting the small islands and sandbanks around Zanzibar. These are the kind of places that feel untouched, where you can escape the crowd and enjoy the tranquility of the Indian Ocean. Now, some of the sandbanks are only accessible at a certain times of the day when the tide is low, so make sure to ask locals or your guide for the best times to visit. Trust me, if you're looking for the perfect Instagram shot, this is the place. Next, let's talk about protecting yourself from the elements. Zanzibar is close to the equator, so the sun here is strong, and I mean really strong. Don't forget to pack sunscreen, SPF 50 at least. Apply it generously and frequently, especially after swimming. After sun lotion is also a lifesaver if you happen to get a little too much sun, and don't forget your mosquito spray. Zanzibar has mosquitoes, especially in the evenings, so come prepared to avoid any bites. It's a simple thing that can make your stay a lot more comfortable. Now this is a big one. Do not drink the tap water in Zanzibar. The water is not safe for drinking and you should avoid it at all costs. You definitely don't want to risk getting sick on your trip. Zanzibar is too beautiful to spend any time feeling unwell. Tip number 6 is to pack some modest outfits. Zanzibar is a predominantly Muslim island, and the local culture places a strong emphasis on modesty, especially in urban areas like Stone Town. When you're exploring these places, it is respectful to wear more conservative clothing, think long skirts, pants, and tops that cover your shoulders. Swimwear is perfectly fine on the beaches, but always have a cover-up handy when you're walking around restaurants or beach bars. Zanzibar is not just about the beaches and the crystal clear waters, but it also has a lot of spice farms or spice jungles that you can visit. Zanzibar is also known as the Spice Island, and the tours are super informative. You'll learn about the history of the spice trade and get to see how spices like cinnamon, cloves, and vanilla are grown. At the end of the tour, you can buy locally made spice products to take home as souvenirs. They also make great gifts and are a unique reminder of your trip.
You want to make perfume. You know Chanel number 5? Chanel, made it from this flower. So here Zanzibar makes Chanel, but no Chanel.
Zanzibar has amazing food, but because of the heat, you need to be cautious about what you eat, especially when it comes to red meat and raw food. And I myself had some raw tuna, but luckily I was fine and nothing went wrong. The warm temperatures can sometimes lead to food spoiling faster, so I recommend sticking to freshly cooked dishes and more fruits and vegetables. And last but not least, if there is one experience you absolutely cannot miss, it's a boat trip to Mnemba Island. The water is incredibly clear, the snorkeling is out of this world, and the island itself feels like something out of a dream. You can spot dolphins, swim with colorful fish, and just soak in the beauty of the ocean. Seriously, it's one of the most stunning places I've ever been to. And that's all of my tips. I hope they help you to plan your dream trip to Zanzibar. It's such a beautiful and welcoming place, and with a little preparation, you can have an unforgettable experience. Happy travels, and see you in my next video.